years ago, we were blown away by just how incredible Ben Carpenter was, wanting to be a father. He decided to adopt 4 children who had mental and physical health needs.
Yeah. Superdad Ben has made an impact since then, but his story didn't end there. We're very happy to welcome him back for a catch-up. Back to the show. Good morning, Ben.
Morning, how are you?
Oh,
very
it's so
well,
lovely
thank
to
you.
see you, Ben, and you're surrounded by all your beautiful children. Look at them there. How are you, first of all? How are you?
I've got one running around loose, but he's okay. I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
Oh, we're good, we're good. We love the chaos. We absolutely love the chaos. For people who didn't know your story, we all fell in love with you, Ben, but why did you even decide to start adopting?
I just always wanted to be a dad. Alison, I've always wanted to be a dad, and I never wanted to be a biological dad. I believe parenting's much more than being biologically linked to a child.
OK, so just introduce us to the kids that we got. I know you've got 4 children who we knew about from last time. Just introduce us to the 2 new ones as well.
We've got Jack, Ruby, Lily. Joseph is flying around somewhere. And then, yeah, we've got Louis here.
And Ben, tell us about the adoption process from start to finish. I know the first time it took you a long time, didn't it? But then after that, then it speeds up, is that right?
Yeah, it does. Obviously, you know, as times have changed and, you know, new rules and regulations come into force, you know, the process is so much more, you know, enjoyable and swift. But, you know, years ago when I started out, it was lengthy. And also I had to prove myself as an adoptive parent as well. And being a young guy as well at the time.
And how do you cope with all the children's special needs as well? It must be so difficult. I mean, I'm struggling with one child. He's 15 years old. How do you deal with having 5 around you?
Just routine, Alison. Anyone that knows me know that I am calm and I have constant structure and routine. And I have great friends who I employ as carers who come in, Jeanette and Nikki. Hello, Richard. And of course my mother, who's a wonderful support network to me.
What would we do without our mothers, eh? That's what I say.
Yeah.
How have these children enriched your life, Ben? How have they enriched your life?
Oh, I can't begin to tell you. They are the most wonderful children. And everyone always says to me, Alison, oh, you know, the children are so lucky to have you. Well, do you know what? I'm so lucky to have them. And you've used the word enrich, and that is the best word. They enrich every part of my life in every way.
So let's get some thumbs up at the back. That's Jack in the background and Ruby. Is he a good dad? Is it a thumbs up or thumbs down? Is he good? Oh, he's good.
So what are they supposed to say?
Thumbs up. I just wanted to know. I wanted to know whether you was a good dad or not. I'm sure you absolutely are.
Some extra chocolate for that.
Ben, as a single dad, do you ever have any time for you? You know, I mean, I'd love to see your profile on your dating app would be incredible. But like, do you ever have any time for you? Do you ever get out and do your own thing?
Yeah, obviously COVID, no, driving us all completely insane. But, you know, I just enjoy company with friends. And to me, I've done all that when I was younger. I've been out, done all the nightlife. And it doesn't interest me one bit anymore. I just like to have my own space on a night and watch back-to-back episodes of whatever's on TV. And that's where I find my comfort.
Yeah.
I've got to say, your children are very well behaved. I'm very impressed.
I can see my mother's face smiling as we speak because they haven't been these last couple of days, Alison.
Very good, Alison. Yeah, Ben, who's the most well-behaved?
They all... Louis does very well, don't you?
Do you think you're going to adopt any more children, Ben?
I get asked this all the time, Alison, and it's a never say never situation.
Never.
I only ever wanted 1 child all them years ago, and then 2 turned into 3, 4, 5, etc. You know, I guess fostering maybe, adoption, who knows what's around the corner. You know, if there's a child who needs me out there, then maybe.
I feel like I need you, babes. I'm a child. I need you.
Can you
come and stay, Alison?
Can you come and adopt Alison, please?
Please, I want to come.
Ben,
I want to run away.
Ben, how are you coping with lockdown and homeschooling?
Just, you know what? I'm like anyone else. It's driving me mad. I'm having to be a doctor. I'm having to be a nurse. I'm having to be a teacher. I'm having to be a psychologist. I'm having to be all these things, plus be a parent, plus having major renovations to my house, and it's crazy. But do you know what? We can look back in how many years' time and think 2020, 2021, the year that all this happened, and we coped.
Yeah, great. And I know you're fundraising for a sensory room in your house at the moment, is that right?
That's right, yeah. Fundraising for a sensory room so that the children, a sensory room offers so much stimulation for the children, and we're having massive renovation work, and then that sensory room could benefit the children greatly.
Yeah.
And how do you feel about being
tough.
called a super daddy?
Well, I guess that's people's perception, but I'm just me, aren't I? I'm just me. I'm not a super dad. I'm not this saint. I'm not this hero. I'm just me. I'm Ben, and anyone that knows me knows I know.
Yeah.
And I'm just me, and I just love what I do. And I guess what I do is extraordinary. I get that, but at the end of the day, I'm just me, and anyone that knows me knows that.
Yeah. And Ben, lastly, what would you, if people are watching this and they're thinking, obviously it's not a knee-jerk decision, but they're thinking about going down the adoption route, what would you say to them?
Oh, please, just do it. Come forward. It is the most wonderful journey you'll ever embark on. And you know what? It may be a different way to becoming a parent, but so what? It is you find a different yourself. Oh, it's wonderful. Honestly, please come forward. Make them initial steps and come forward, and you will not regret it.
Honestly, we can feel the love in your household. Lots of love.
See you guys.
Lots
Lovely
of
to
love.
see you.
It's absolute pleasure having you on the
so
show.
much.
Bye,
And
guys.
See
stay
you
safe,
soon.
won't you?
Oh, beautiful.
Bye.
There it is.
He's like
There's the hug we need, Alison.
dad ever.
All the hugs.
Isn't he lovely? The love in that house.
Do you know what I love about him as well? There's no sense at all of martyrdom or the fact it is put upon. It's just he's entered into this with a full heart.
And he loves it. He absolutely loves it.